Hello guys, my name is Kun and welcome to this new video in which we'll be watching Banana says it playing in this Leopart prototype A. I kinda do feel like that had to be Banana. Anyways, I'll call you Banana throughout this entire video. So, another matter now. This is finally a replay from one of my fans. This guy actually sent me this replay about a month ago, but because I kinda gave up onto watching those replays because none of you dumb fucks were actually sending them, I didn't see it, which meant that, well, this replay, which is 9.18, became outdated because, well, we got currently 9.19. So I kinda had to figure out how the whole old replay showing system works, and I simply had to download 9.18, somehow had to download a couple of mods in order to make it work, because, you know, World of Tanks fucking sucks in this. And yeah, I finally made it work, and hopefully it won't crash mid watching this video. Anyway, so far the Banana Egg was shot twice by the LTTB, and well, he was shot once by the Chrysler GF, but the problem was that the Chrysler GF missed. As well, you picked up 9 assistance damage. I don't know how the fuck you were capable of managing to, how the fuck you managed to do that, but well. Anyways, so far you were capable of shooting the Chrysler GF as well, and here is a juicy farm. Look at this, and you hit the T-32's frontal turret armor. You are the unluckiest guy alive. Anyways, there is an American medium tank. I won't ever say the name of this tank, like ever, which you were capable of penetrating. That thing has like absolutely no armor, so I'm not even wondering. Oh, that was nice fire. That was kind of a revenge to the T-32 for the first dinged shell. Now we were capable of penetrating the side armor of the Ferdinand and at the same time detracking it, not only penetrating it. And there's the Skoda T50. By the way, I love where you are aiming. You aren't aiming only at the enemy's tank. Well, you just aimed at the enemy's tank, but you aren't directly aiming at the middle of enemy's tank. You are mostly aiming at the rear of the enemy. So, well, so you have at least some chance to detract them while still doing some damage to them. But Jesus, this is one hell of a farming simulator. I feel like you were once again capable of penetrating that Ferdinand. And oh my god, look at the damage done. You were so far capable of picking 3,400 damage in not even 3 minutes of this battle. There's like, what is this? It's an assault mode, which means that this battle is only 10 minutes long. And look at this, you aren't even doing anything, you are just farming. It's kinda getting boring now. Hope that you will do actually something throughout this battle. Another shot into the Ferdinand. I feel like this was actually damage engine. Yep, it seems like you damaged his engine or ammo rack, I don't know. He definitely damaged something, and I doubt that those were the tracks because, well, he kept on moving. So it was probably an engine, probably a gun, or probably, well, it definitely wasn't a gun. Now we were capable of spotting the Berzik, which definitely spotted you back because, well, he proxy spotted him. There is a nice high explosive into his turret, which definitely will penetrate because, once again, I'll repeat it, this thing has absolutely no armor at all. It has like 20 overall turret armor. The second shot sadly went to the tracks, which meant that you weren't capable of killing him. However, he shot you back, reducing you to only half of your HP, but I do feel like he was firing high explosives, or he had the worst gun. Not the worst gun, but the less derpy one, which doesn't have the 750 alpha damage, but there's the enemy's artillery directly aiming at you. You have to be kinda careful now, and you are capable of killing it before he pulled the trigger. So far, you were capable of picking up 5,000 and 6,000 damage. Absolutely amazing result in any of the tier 9 tanks. I would be proud of such a result. Seriously, anything above 5,000 damage around the tier 9 is absolutely amazing, and anything about like 7,000 damage is absolutely amazing at a tier 10. Another shot into the Super Pershing. Here we can see how weak the armor of that thing is. Well, he technically is aiming directly at you, so yeah, this is well correct. And you are capable of killing it. Nice. Now, let the hunt begin. Your upper flank is slowly getting pushed to your base, as we might see over here. I should make the map a tiny bit larger. Can't find the button. There we go. It's probably too large. like this. That's probably fine. Let's get the shot into the enemy scene. Nice, you are capable of getting into the range. Oh, you are capable of lifting it up on a fire once again. And he hid behind it. Hell, he hid behind that rock. But you were spotted. But you were in return capable of killing that FB4202. That a tiny bit overrated tier 8 premium. But on the other side, like, I've heard a lot of people saying that that tank is overrated, like for a tier 8 premium tank. But I don't really feel like it is overrated. It isn't all that played. Oh, there's a medium tank. You nearly missed him for some reason. Now, one shot into him. This is gonna be kind of dangerous duel because that tank has only one single weak spot, and there is this terrible penetration of how it has like 175 penetration, which is absolutely terrible for a tier 8 medium. Well, for any tier 8 tank. However, well, he got absolutely no armor, so it is going to penetrate you no matter what you are going to do. It's probably even going to overmatch your side armor, but I don't really know about that. I can't tell that for sure. So far you are capable of trading 2 shots for, well, 2 enemy shots, and you are yelling for help. The artillery shot him, and now you would be capable of circling him out if you went at him. Oh, a low roll! If you high roll that shot, you would be capable of killing him in a single hit. But I do feel like you don't even have a fast reload. How fast is the reload on that tank? Personally, I'm going to confess to one thing. I've never played T-54 Mod 1. I've seen some of my friends play it quite a bit, but I myself haven't played it, so I do not have a single clue about how fast is the reload of that tank. I've seen it only a couple of times against me, and most of the times that I've seen it against me, I was playing tanks such as the Ferdinand, where you just do not give a damn about tanks with like 175 penetration. Those tanks, it doesn't matter to you whether or not they are going to load in premium rounds, because even with premium rounds, that tank might have like 230 penetration, which is still low for Ferdinand's frontal armor. It simply cannot match it. Anyways, only 3 enemies are remaining. So far you are winning. I'm actually quite surprised by that, because I thought that you are losing. Only 2 enemies remaining, as your tortoise was capable of killing off the enemy super TD. Well, it's actually considered a super heavy tank, but well, in this game it's considered a TD, and there's a T-32. Kill it! Yes, you were actually capable of high rolling, but it still wasn't enough to kill him in a single shot. Remember, now, if he will shoot first, you are dead. But if you will shoot first, he is dead. So yeah, that's kind of a nice trade-off. And he's the last enemy surviving, because, well, as we all might see, your... Oh. I just said it. I just... Alright. I literally just said that he's the last enemy remaining, and he got shot down by an artillery. What a luck. Anyways, right now, if you are wondering about why is the background so different, this is not what replays. This is this game, what record. It is basically, you probably know the YouTuber called Death Games. Well, he has a what replay webpage. And this guy actually sent me a replay through this webpage. So, yeah. You don't have the regular WOD replay background as we have usually. Anyways, this was an absolutely amazing game. You were capable of picking up quite a lot of medals, as we might see over here. How many? 10 medals? Well, firstly, we were capable of getting a fire effect, fighter, sharpshooter, master gunner, duelist, hand of a god, and bruiser. Well, hand of a god? Oh, there's like a lucky strike, or it's a different name when you like survive. Oh, Spartan medal. I thought that this thing is a Spartan medal. Anyways, other than that, those a bit rarer medals, you were capable of getting a high caliber, Confederate, and a tank sniper, on top of a regular ace tanker. An absolutely amazing game. I loved watching it. And despite the fact that from the start you were pretty much just farming, which was quite boring, but still the enemies were kinda dumb to not come at you. Anyways, you were capable of nearly dealing 9,000 damage, more than pretty much the rest of your, not more than the rest of your team combined, but more or less the same amount of damage as the rest of your team combined. The enemy C95 actually had a pretty decent game as well, I must point that out. As well, you were capable of getting 5 kills, sadly not enough for a top gun, and 1614 experience. For once, I'm actually going to say that that kill from an artillery was just absolutely amazing. In a detailed report, we might see that you were actually capable of making some money in a tier 9, I nearly said 8 game, tier 9 game without a premium account. That's absolutely amazing because, well, on one side you weren't wasting any premium shells because this thing has a pretty damn nice penetration by itself. I can actually, well, fuck that. But still, you were actually capable of earning some money, which I'm truly surprised by. Well, here we can see that this tank sniper was truly like 5000 damage from more than 300 meters. That's absolutely insane. You were literally playing a TD. You weren't playing a medium. You were playing a TD with a freaking turret. Anyways, this was an absolutely amazing game from one of my fans. By the way, guys, start sending those replays. Right now is your best bet. Like I'm going to show you in those wars of replays. From time to time, like seriously, this replay was one of those excellent ones. So yeah, I'm not saying that this one is one of those worst ones, but you can literally send me like a 6000 damage tier 9 game and I'm going to, well, show it to the rest of you guys. Seriously, now is your best bet. Start sending those replays, like come on. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video and hope that I'll see you next time. For now, bye.